Hi everyone, I wanted to do a quick video for you comparing the Polaroid Zip printer to the Instax Share. Both are popular travel printers to take with you when you're traveling, but they are, as you can see, different in size and shape. The film it prints out is also a little bit different. Let me give you some statistics. We have got the Instax Share here. The Instax Share retails for about $140. In size, it is approximately 4 inches by 1.7 inches by 4.8 inches. The film comes in a cartridge. The cartridge is, you can buy a single pack, which is 10 sheets, or you can buy a 5-pack, which is 5 of these containers. And inside you've got a foil or aluminum, I'm not sure what type of material this is, type container. It is sealed, and this is, I believe it keeps it protected against the heat and temperature. When you open this, it does look like old-fashioned Polaroid cartridges. It is not made by Polaroid, it is a Fujifilm product. And the film that comes out of here looks like, I'll get you a nice picture here. Looks like this. Like I said, it does look like Polaroids. And the film itself is 2.1 by 3.4 inches. The image size itself is 2.4 by 1.8 about. In each of these packs, you do get 10 pieces of film, and when you insert it in the back here, and I'm not going to open it because, well, I'll show you later on, but when you turn this on, you've got a couple different things. You've got this indicator light here. I'm not sure if you can see the indicator there. Let me get some change in light. You've got 10 little dots here, and they will light up to show you how many pieces of film you have left. You've also got a battery indicator, both light up green. The problem with this indicator is that if you open this back door, it resets that counter. So it doesn't actually truly sense how much film is in your camera, just the count since you last opened the door. So right now it says I've got 9 shots left, and that's not actually true. I've got about 1 shot left. I'll show you at the end of this video how that looks and how that prints out. This sticker here does not come with a printer. This is one that I made for my wedding. It's a groom image. I did have 2 Instax printers at my wedding. The other had a bride image, and that was part of our guest book. We had a lot of fun with it. My guests did, and quite a few of them wanted to go out and buy an Instax printer themselves after my wedding. I got the idea from a friend of mine who has actually an Instax camera, and the difference between the printer and the camera is that, well, the other one's a camera. The Instax printer interfaces with my phone. It will interface with iPads and other iOS and Android devices when you download the program, and it allows you to print from those devices and get your images off. So I like this because I don't have to have a separate camera. I can use the one I like, the one in my phone, the one I have with me all the time, except for right now, so I'll have to go get that before the end of this video. Anyways, it's got an app on it that allows you to print straight from there and go on. The film itself, this one is the plain white. There are also themed film packages. There is a Hello Kitty, a comic theme, an airmail theme, striped, stained glass, shiny star, and rainbow. And what that means is that this outer edge here that's white is just themed for that. So for stripe, for example, instead of white, it'd be striped. Unfortunately, my film packs don't show that, so I can't show you how that looks. It takes approximately 16 seconds from the time you hit print for that image to come out. You don't want to shake them like you typically see with Polaroid pictures. Within about a minute or two, the image will show through, and then you can add adhesive to the back and post it wherever you want. There are a lot of companies that make accessories for it. For example, this one is a new one from Heidi Swap. It's just a camera carrier. You put that in like this. There's a magnet here that shuts it, and then I can put film in this front pocket. She's got a number of different accessories. These came out about a month or two ago. Oh, okay, so it's gonna pull out a blank image because I accidentally hit the reprint button here. This is another one of those nice features about this. It is battery operated, but you can buy a charge cord that's sold separately. The batteries themselves are CR2 batteries. They are small ones. You can usually find them in your photo department. You can definitely find them on Amazon. We'll let this sit here and develop. I'm not sure if there's an actual image on that or if we're just going to get a blank empty one. Well, since that was the last shot on that roll, what I'll do is I'll just open this. This is what the film cartridge looks like. When you put it in, you want to line up the yellow stripe with the yellow dot there. So we'll go ahead and take that out, put the new one in, and voila, that's loaded. This one actually did have an image. It looks like it's a bunch of washi that I took pictures of. So you can watch that develop as I'm talking. The noise you just heard was the carrier. This is the front. It keeps the front of the film from having issues within that cartridge. This you can just throw away or something. I'm sure that there's a way you can reuse that. I'm not sure what. If you're extra crafty, you can figure it out. So that is the Instax Share. Let's go on to the Polaroid Zip. This is a Polaroid Zip. This one is black. It also comes in teal, red, white, and I heard that recently there is a new Erin Condren collaboration printer. You will have to go to the Erin Condren website at erincondren.com to find out more about that. I don't know much about it. These retail approximately for $130, which is $10 less than this one. Depends on where you go. I know that you can find the Polaroid Zip at Target, Amazon of course, Best Buy. The Instax Share I have seen at Michael's, at Joann's, at Best Buy, and again at Amazon of course. In size it is 2.91 by 4.72. It weighs only 0.41 pounds. The Instax Share weighs I have it here somewhere, 0.56 pounds. So again, they're comparable in size. The paper for the Polaroid Zip, this is what it looks like. Got two nice little images here. It is 2 inches by 3 inches, and it prints by what's called a zinc technology. That's a zero ink paper. What that means is that there's no ink in the printer. And what it does is electronically connect with, it takes the information and connects with a motherboard within the printer and prints it up using chemicals and heat. This right here is where you charge it. It is an internal battery. Let's focus in on that. It is an internal battery, so you charge it by USB using this button here on the side. If you press that, if you just press it like lightly on the side, it's not going to turn it on. As you can see, it's not doing anything. So what you've got to do is press and hold, and there's a light. That little white light appears and it blinks. That's how you know it's on. To the other side of that USB port there is another dot here. This one will turn red if you plug it in, and that will let you know that it needs to be charged. When it's fully charged, that light will turn green. It takes less than 2 hours to charge. There is another little hole here. This is your reset one. You just stick a straight pin in, and then on the opposite side, this is where the pictures come out. It does have the rainbow branding of Polaroid. That's pretty normal. People are familiar with these. They also, as I said earlier, call it the Polaroid Pogo. Dell also makes the Dell Wasabi, which is similar. It also uses the zinc paper. And then there's the Tomy Xiao XIAO. Compact in size. This is approximately 2.91 by 4.72. It is obviously smaller and lighter than the Instax Share, but one of the reasons why, somehow I didn't get this on straight. One of the reasons why I like the Instax Share better is because of the color quality. This right here is the same image. The walls are white, which you don't see in this one, and I feel like I get a better color quality. Let's see if I can get you better on the circles here on the Instax Share print. Neither one are perfect. Let me show you another couple examples. I've got two pictures here. Let me see if I can get my body aligned correctly so you can see these. I've got another, this is the same image again, taken with both printers. We've got the Instax Share, and this one is the Polaroid Zip. This one, it would appear at first glance that you get better color image here. I am Hawaiian by descent, so my skin should be a little bit darker. We were in San Diego, but this one, there's a lot more lines. I'm not sure if we can pick up the detail here. If you see this image here, how I've got freckles, and then the lines are more defined in my forehead here. I'm only 39. I don't have freckles, so I shouldn't have that many lines in my face. Whereas if you look in this one, the lines aren't as well defined. Yes, I do have wrinkle lines and laugh lines and all that, but you definitely don't see wrinkles. Yes, there may be some issue with shadowing because we were under an overhang, but it shouldn't be that bad. For that reason, I like the Instax film better. If you can get away with waiting until you get home to print your pictures, then by all means do, because the color quality is going to be a lot better than you get with these printers. But these printers are good for on-the-go printing, for short journaling, like say I've got a journal here that I started, and there is two different versions of that picture there. That's the same picture again. So there you go. Film for the Polaroid Zip. It looks like this. You've got a little box here. This is one box. You get 30 packs in there, and the packs look like this. This one's open already. Let's see. No, I don't seem to have a header card in here. It also comes with a header card, and what that header card does is just allow the computer within the Polaroid Zip printer to know what's going on. On the back of the zinc paper, they are numbered, so 4, 5, 6, 3, 5. What's going on here? I must have had this between two different packs. So that's nice. Another nice thing is that they do peel. So if you go here, and you have to be careful, this isn't an easy thing to do, but you find the edge of the picture and then you start picking at it. Start picking at that edge, and sometimes it's easy and sometimes it's not. There. You see that edge there, how it's starting to come away? It's not perfect, so if you're a perfectionist, this probably isn't the way to do it for you. There you go. So you can peel it away and stick it onto your journal pages or your planner or whatever you want. And you don't need any extra adhesive. If you want, you can get adhesive. The backing does accept it pretty well. But that's entirely up to you. Both printers do connect to mobile devices, iOS, Android, totally up to you. Okay, so let's show you how these print. I have my iPhone 6s Plus here. Let's focus in on that. And the first thing you want to do is go into your settings. This connects via Bluetooth, so you want to make sure that the Polaroid Zip shows up in your Bluetooth menu. This is not a Wi-Fi printer. And then go to wherever you've downloaded that app. I keep mine in a photography folder, and I like to keep the Polaroid Zip and the Instax apps on the same front page. If you go into it, you've got a number of different options. You've got quick print, you've got edit print, this is secret view, collage, and then this is personal information. Well, this is personal information. This is information about your zip directly. You've got a buy paper, you've got a device manager, and you've got a help, and then about. Again, quick tips, so you can close that. This allows you to buy paper directly from Polaroid. Again, you don't have to do that. It is convenient, but that price choice is up to you. I'm just going to show you Quick Print. This is a free app that you can download yourself and play with. You can choose from your camera or your gallery. I'm going to go to gallery, go to my camera roll, and I've got a ton of pictures in here, so let's just choose this one here. Quick tips show up. You can turn these off by clicking on Don't Show Again, but I'm just going to hit close. This is a nice fall picture that I took. And that's what it looks like. At the bottom, you've got a number of different options. You've got print, you've got go back to your photos. This you can change the size, and I want it full screen. Up here, you've got a number of prints. You can go back, and then this icon right here allows you to change the number of prints on each page. Now remember that this is a 2x3 piece of paper, so if you change it, you can choose from single to 4 to 9, and you just need to remember that each one of those is a smaller picture. So like this is 2x3, so this is an inch tall each. I think that's kind of small and kind of ridiculous. Unless maybe you're doing a mosaic. That would be kind of cool. So I'm just going to choose one, and then we're going to go to number of prints, 1, and we'll print up. And at the bottom, it's sending the image. This doesn't take long at all. Most of the time, this won't be quiet, obviously, because you'll be sitting there chattering with your friends. 29, 30, 31. Now, the Polaroid Zip also does come with a number of different, well, it doesn't come with a number of accessories. There are a number of accessories you can choose to buy. One of them being a neoprene carry case that is logoed to the Polaroid Zip printer. That is retails for $5.99. Again, the Erin Condren collaboration does have a number of accessories as well. You will need to go to erincondren.com to find out more about that. Right now we're at 67, 70. The Polaroid Zip, while we're waiting for this, while I'm thinking about it, does not have a reprint button like the Instax Share button, or sorry, the Instax Share printer does. So you can't just print a picture and say, I want 6 more copies for my friends. You do have to hit that number of print buttons here. You have to decide that then rather than later on. So 100%, I'm gonna put my phone down. I'll go ahead and pick up the printer. And we're waiting. There is a blinking light. It does make an audible noise when it's ready to print. And there you go. You instantly see the color there. And there's your picture. Now you see, this is not, by the way, discoloration. There are some clouds in that picture, but there is some striping of that blue. So we'll set that down. let's open this up. I didn't do that. You'll see a little caret mark here. That's the direction you'll take the lid off. And then inside just says don't touch. You don't want to do a whole lot of touching there. There's your paper, and there's the rest of the printer. That's where all the computer stuff is. The light does blink red to let you know that something's going on. So we'll go ahead and put that back on, and it's back to white. There's that. Now let's go ahead and do the same thing with the Polaroid Zip. The Instax Share. It's been a long day for me. So we've got it on, we've got the green light here. This is another nice thing. You notice it's standing on its edge. I can't do it on this edge, and I can't do it on that edge, and obviously I cannot do it on this one. The Polaroid Zip does not have that capability. So you can only lay it down like that. You can only lay it down like that. So the footprint's a little bit different. We will go into my phone again, and we will exit the Polaroid Zip app, change the orientation, and go into the Instax Share app. It is by Fujifilm. And this one, again, you've got a couple different windows you can choose from. You can choose take a picture, real-time template, which I'll explain in a little while. Choose from SNS, and what that means is social network services. So Facebook and Instagram, as you can see by the icon. You've got a reprint button here, just like you do on the printer. You've got a settings button, and then choose from pictures. It goes immediately to your camera roll, and we will go to this image, which is the same one. Now, as you can see, it does put the border on there, and there are a couple other options you can choose. You can press that button there on the right hand side, and it moves the picture up a little bit, so you can put a title and text that it will print on the picture. It doesn't print it over the image as a transparency, it just removes that part of the image. I like having that there. Here are a bunch of different, well, I don't like having it there all the time, so I remove it. There you go. And there's a whole bunch of other templates. Now the reason it's doing this because the image itself, there, oh, and I happen to scroll. The bad part about this is if you miss something because you're moving too fast, you've got to scroll through all of them to get back to the start. There you go. Oh, and then you can go to edit here, and you come up with other things at the bottom. You've got filters, you've got edit the picture, and then you've got template. Template is things like seasonal stuff, and those are the things that you were seeing earlier. You've got standard, you've got Valentine's Day, so on and so forth. You've got simple ones that are text. Basically, these templates were the ones we were just looking at. This is a fun one here. It's called Limited Edition, and this allows you to print the same picture up, give it a title and a text, and give it a series number. So say you have 10 friends and you give it a title, say bachelor party, and you can give everyone a limited edition numbered print from you. Edit picture just basically allows you to change the orientation. You can rotate it 90 degrees in either direction. You can zoom in to a certain part. Remember that this is a nice reminder. It says picture quality will decrease if the picture is enlarged further. And that means that it's not going to be as great of a shot. So you go there, and then filters. It's some pretty simple filters. You've got sepia, you've got black and white, you've got an intelligence feature which checks the pictures, and then no filter. We're going to go back. As always, if you're sure you want to do that, any changes you make will be lost. I'm also going to go back here. I'm going to move out of this menu. Real-time template is similar to that. What it does, it only works for recent pictures, like pictures you take right away. And what it does is do this. It puts the date, the time, your city, the temperature, and this is humidity, basically weather. Real-time template of what's going on in your area here. So this is pretty accurate. It's 1747. which is about 4:48 in the afternoon on the 27th. I don't want to print up that because printing that picture seems kind of useless. If I'm on vacation, that'd be a fun one to take. So I'm going to exit that, and we're going to go back to choose photos, and I am going to choose the same photo. There we are again, and I'm choosing the same photo so you can see what these two pictures look like next to each other. It's going to search for the printer. The Instax Share printer is a Wi-Fi printer, so you want to make sure it's connected to your phone via Wi-Fi before you do it, or else you end up in this window. And then you have to go back to your settings window and change that. So let's go to Wi-Fi. Oh, it turned itself off again. So Instax Share, there it is. It's now connected. So we'll go back to the app. And we will try and connect and print one more time. It's now sending, and there's the fun noise that it makes. It does print up faster than the Polaroid Zip, so you've got that, but the technology is a bit different, so you've got that too. There you go, a white image. That will take a few seconds to print up. I did have some questions on Instagram regarding these two printers comparison wise. Let me pull those up right now. Let's see. At Lil_Amy_girl asked, are the pictures thicker on the Instax Share, and how much are the packs of pictures for each printer? That's a good question. I don't have pricing for the film. As I said, each pack gives you 10 pictures each. The Instax pictures are a little bit thicker than the Polaroid Zip film. They feel a little bit different from one another. So there's that. Honestly, I buy everything through Amazon, so let me pull Amazon up and see what it says. I'm not going to be buying Instax Share film myself for quite a while because I bought quite a bit for my wedding, and I still have lots. Let's see, Amazon. Apparently Amazon is down. Let me check something else for you real quick. Oh, I know why I'm having problems. Because I'm still connected to the Wi-Fi network that is the Instax printer instead of my internal Wi-Fi at home. So that's one thing that you'll want to keep aware of, is that if you try and use your phone as a phone while connected to your Instax Share printer, you won't automatically connect to LTE or 3G or 4G or whatever mobile network you have, and it won't connect to your regular Wi-Fi because you're connected to that printer. So we go to Amazon. Let's go Instax Mini 8 film. Be careful that you buy the Mini 8 film and not the wide film, because the wide film works for the wide camera. It will not work in the Instax printer. And we are looking at Instax Mini Instant Film Twin Pack, which is 20 prints, is $14.87. That looks to be about an average. If you're seeing more than that, make sure that what you're buying, that you're not buying a 5-pack, because those are popular on Amazon as well. The Polaroid Zip film. Let's see, $14.99 for this 3-pack. I have Prime, so it allows me to do it without shipping. So there's your answer, little Amy girl. Little Amy girl? Yep, little Amy girl. And then I was also asked by Bossy Jossie. She just wants to see the quality difference, and I did focus on that earlier. That's a big thing for me. So there you go. There's that image. And I seem to have tossed around all my other images. Huh. Oh, here's this one. And then here's this one. And then I will do a still shot right here of all 6 pictures, so you can see the difference. So there you go. Thanks for watching, everyone. I had fun doing this. I hope you did. If you've got any other questions that I have neglected to answer for you, please feel free to leave a comment or tag me on Instagram, and I will try and get back to you. Until next time, please don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed this, and hit that like button. Bye!